It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 30th of June. I'm Michael Groff. Another day with below average temperatures here in the valley, but we start to see a warming trend for the rest of the week and heading into the 4th of July weekend. A small wrinkle in the forecast in the form of some moisture over the eastern half of the state Wednesday into Thursday. Maybe some isolated thunderstorms there. Plus, we'll look out for that monsoon moisture. That could be on the increase late in the weekend and next week as well. All right, a lot going on. Let's dive in and discuss yesterday in the valley. 101 degrees the afternoon high, 81 the morning low. Normal high, 107, the normal low, 81. And that record high, 119 degrees in 2013. All right, outside now, here at 7 o'clock, we've got mostly clear skies out there, sitting at 79 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points up to 46, relative humidity 32%, the winds are light, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area this morning, slightly below average in spots. 62 is the cool spot at Fort McDowell, 69 in Buckeye and up on Thompson Peak, 70 at Sun City West and Goldfield. Elsewhere, 77 at Avondale and Arcadia. The warm spots are pretty close to 80. The upper air look this morning, we've got a ridge over the Gulf Coast, a trough beginning to go negative tilt out here across the western United States. Out ahead of that feature, some strong storms over eastern Montana and the Dakotas. But for us, it's a dry northwesterly flow, and the presence of that trough will mean high temperatures around 7 to 10 degrees below average once again today. Here's the watch warning map, a number of flood watches for parts of Idaho and Montana, southeast Missouri, Illinois, and Kentucky, and over parts of North Dakota. Also some severe thunderstorm warnings up that way this morning. Heat advisories for sections of the plains and some red flag warnings. New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma. With dry and windy conditions, fire danger remains elevated in those areas. Convective outlook for today, the standard slight risk of severe storms to include places like Bismarck, Grand Forks, Fargo, North Dakota, southward towards Sioux Falls, Grand Island, Nebraska, as well as Omaha, and a marginal risk for the adjacent areas, another marginal risk zone, parts of Missouri, southeastward toward the Carolinas. The tropics in the East Pacific, a little feature of note down there just off the Baja coast, Tropical Depression 4E. This is probably not going to develop into a tropical system. It's being sheared pretty nicely, but some of that remnant moisture may be pulled northward into the desert southwest over the next couple of days, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Precipitation for the next 7 days. The WPC doesn't have anything for us here in the valley. Some light precip amounts across the rim country, the eastern mountains, and along the southern border of our state. But we'll look at the models and see what they have to say right now. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Troughing out here across the west and heading into the plain states, going negative tilt as it does. A big ridge out over the northern and northeast Pacific. And a dry west to northwesterly flow for us. So down to the surface, it all translates to mostly sunny skies and relatively pleasant for this last day of June. Highs mid-90s to near 100 for us here in the valley today. There's a chance we don't make the century mark, and that doesn't happen too often on June 30th. Tonight, the skies are mostly clear. The air mass is relatively dry. And so overnight lows will drop into the upper 60s in the cooler pockets, upper 70s in the urban core. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, a little bit warmer as ridging starts to build in from the east, a southerly flow beginning to develop, but temperatures won't be too bad, still a little bit below average, upper 90s to about 103. Now Wednesday night into Thursday, things start to get just a little bit more interesting with that ridge to the east, southerly flow continuing over the region, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms shown to develop Thursday afternoon and evening for the eastern half of Arizona. And again, I think these are confined mainly to the higher terrain, but I can't completely rule out some patchy blowing dust or perhaps a stray thunderstorm getting into the lower deserts, including the Phoenix area. So I went ahead and introduced a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms into our forecast for Thursday. But again, I think the vast majority of us will stay dry, although the humidity levels will come up. We'll call it partly sunny. High temperatures still upper 90s to near 103. On Friday, still some lingering moisture over the rim country in eastern Arizona for isolated thunderstorms there. But for us here in Phoenix, I think we're going to turn mostly sunny and dry. Warmer temperatures too, highs 103 to 106. Here's the 4th of July, fairly seasonal for us here in Phoenix. Mostly sunny, highs 106 to 109. Isolated mountain thunderstorms continue, and that's going to be the trend for basically the rest of the forecast period. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy on Sunday and Monday. High temperatures 108 to 111. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday the 7th. Still have troughing over the northern Rockies and across the Pacific Northwest and Western Canada. Kind of a flat ridge here. High temperatures remain on the toasty side, 107 to 110. And looking out 10 days to the end of the forecast period, this is Thursday the 9th. Subtropical ridge centered over Kansas, kind of a southerly or southwesterly flow in here. But an inverted trough is shown to move over the Big Bend of Texas and toward the desert southwest. And that could lead to scattered showers and thunderstorms across eastern Arizona. And those storms are knocking on the doorstep of the valley. So at some point here in the next 7 to 10 days, we might have to start talking about the possibility of some thunderstorms getting into the lower deserts as a result of our monsoon setting up. Just a little bit too early to call just yet, though. All right, let's take a look at precipitation. First, coming off of the GFS ensemble, there's 21 members here, and about 15 of them try to bring some measurable rain into Phoenix over the next couple of weeks. A few of them maybe as early as Thursday, but the ensemble mean is down there around 0.05 of an inch, so we're not talking about any significant rain, but at this point, anything would be significant, right? Let's take a look at the European ensemble, 51 members here. About a third of them try to bring some rain in. And again, a few of them, a handful at least, try to introduce some precip later this week, but most of them holding off until well into July. And looking at temperatures off the national blend of models, last day for us, maybe in the upper 90s to near 100. Then we start to warm it up as we go through the rest of the week, and check it out. By the 4th of July weekend and next week, highs 110 plus, overnight lows mostly in the 80s, but signs that that monsoon is not too far away. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever we post a brand new video, you'll be alerted. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. I try to respond to all of your comments whenever I can. And you guys, be safe, stay cool, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, watch your kids around the swimming pool, and have yourselves a great Tuesday.